Okay, we are finally here. It took us a second, mostly my fault, but we are here now. All right, everybody, welcome to I Was Thinking with
Chili.
and Trey Trey. My dearest friends, colleagues, homies, people of the internet, the ones who listen and watch and do the things. Vibes. Do you get what I'm saying? There was a little bit of chaos starting this episode. The energy's a little low, but I feel like I can still give the. Chinana, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Tell the people what you're doing. It's on the recording. I'm what you doing.
Well, I wanted because at first, at the beginning of the recording, I was doing this thing, but then I realized that people couldn't see my earrings jiggle. So I wanted to see if I put my hands behind my earrings, if they would see the earrings.
Chilala, tell the people about what's special about your earrings.
There's
Tell the
nothing special
people.
about the earrings.
What's special about your earrings, Chilala? Who makes earrings?
I made these earrings.
Yes, squirrel. Tell the people.
I made the
Chilala makes earrings
earrings.
and jewelry because she's a
I
jeweler.
make earrings and stuff.
She's a jeweler. Jeweler.
Yeah.
Jeweler.
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes earrings and like pretty things and stuff. So she made the ones that are on her ears. Show them, Chila, properly. There we go. Ooh, pretty. Looky like fans.
Woo.
Looky like fans. Hit her up. What's the name of your company on Instagram, Chilala?
Girl, on the spot today. Hope Fix by Chilala.
Hope Fix by Chilala. Look it up.
Hope Fix like one word.
Yes.
Two
Hope,
words connected as one.
HOPEFIX by Chilala. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. Okay.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
uh, dearest Hope Fix by Chilala. Let's do this thing. So, dearest Chi, I was thinking, we've been doing a lot of just episodes. I mean, our last episode was about dreams, which was quite strange. But I think because of the random track that we've kind of been on, I was like, one of the interesting things that I would love to see is like we use ChatGPT for various things, including some of our topics. So why not go into ChatGPT and let it do some of the heavy lifting of what we're going to talk about. So today, ladies and beans, we have asked ChatGPT, ironically, what are a couple questions we could ask ChatGPT about ourselves that would be revealing or something interesting to talk about on our podcast. And there was a list of about 9 or 10 of them. We've chosen two. And we have not pre-asked these questions. We are literally going to put them into our perspective. Perspective, I think that's the word. Perspective. Yeah, it is perspective. Yeah,
I
perspective.
think so.
Yeah, perspective
Great.
ChatGPTs. And then we are going to blind react to them because we don't know what ChatGPT is going to say when we ask this question. Okay, so just to give you heads up, Chilala said hello to her ChatGPT. Me, I'm just starting a chat and throwing the question because I'm like, Chatty must pull herself towards herself. Say her problem. All right, Chilala, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Press send.
Sent. Hey, hey, my God.
My God, up above.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she long. She long. Okay. Okay. Okay, how long is yours? Mine's quite long. Well, not like long, long, but she's long.
Four-ish paragraphs. Four and a half paragraphs.
Okay, mine is kind of in a bit of more points. Okay. Do you want to go first or should I?
I can go first.
Wait, sorry. What's the
I,
question we asked? Just to make sure we're asking the right
oh,
question.
If I were a fictional character in a movie or book, who would I be and why?
Okay, yes, same question. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Can I just start by saying, like, I haven't seen all the Harry Potter movies, right? Because my mom was like, witchcraft. Okay. So here
Yes,
we go.
auntie. Yeah.
Yes. So Chad said, you remind me a bit of her, how do you say Hermione? How do you say her name?
Hey, Hermione,
Hermione
but can I
Granger.
tell you for the longest time before the movies that taught me how to read, her name was Hermione. Hey,
I see that. I see
Hermione.
that.
That was her name. For the longest time, her name was Hermione. Like to the point where my fourth grade, geez, like I've been overseas for too long. My grade four teacher read Harry Potter to us in school, like as like our like book time, whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
she was an Afrikaans woman. So she literally called her
Hermione?
Hermione. Hermione.
Hermione. Hermione.
Hermione. And I called her Hermione. We all called her Hermione until the movie came out and someone was like, it's Hermione. Kare, since
That's
then,
great.
what do you mean? But for years, she was Hermione to
Oh
me.
my word.
That was her name,
I
Hermione.
I think I've told you there is like this one person that I watch that does like summaries of books. And he's always saying the character's name is Rye Sand. He's always saying Reese. Anyway,
Sorry,
let's
okay,
hear
sorry.
about
Okay, no, read the
Okay,
whole thing. Don't leave anything out.
okay.
No cleaning. Okay, ready? Go.
You remind me a bit of Hermione. Hey, Hermione.
Hermione.
But not in the obvious smart girl with books way people usually mean. More in the sense that you carry responsibility before you're fully ready for it. You try to solve problems through competence, preparation, and endurance. Even when overwhelmed, your instinct is usually, okay, what's the plan? How do I fix this? Rather than collapsing into passivity. Okay. But, come on. But hey, Lord, Hermione
Hermione.
alone is too tidy a comparison for you. You also have some King Bokju energy.
King who?
Kim Bokju.
Who's that?
That's what I wanna. Kim Bokju. So I just clicked on the name.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this drama actually. Kim Bok-joo is the fictional protagonist from the South Korean television drama Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo.
Oh, that's such a good drama. You'd love that. She's
Is it?
lovely. Do you wanna,
Because I
read
watched
it?
Strong Girl
But I
Bong
thought,
Soo. Okay,
so
sorry.
King Bok-ju, strong girl is the tiny girl. Right? She's the
Yes.
small one. Yeah, because Kim Bok-ju,
Yeah.
they came out run about the same time, or I watched them run about the same time
Yeah.
because they
So
both
I
did.
watched one, I didn't see the other one.
Yeah, so Kim Bok-ju is the one where um
She's like an athlete or something.
yeah, she's actually a weightlifter. Like that's like her whole
Hmm.
thing, and it runs in the family. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh, you should watch
Is
it.
it a
It's
good
so
one?
sweet. It's
I'll watch
so
it. I'll watch
sweet.
it.
Ah, flip.
Okay.
Have you ever just like there's so many dramas that I'm like I watched early on in me loving K-dramas that spoiled me for some of the K-dramas that are dropped now. Because I sit there and I'm like, guys, K-dramas were perfectly made. Do you understand perfectly made? Like
Yeah.
there was not a single mistake. These days I watch a K-drama and I'm like,
Kim Bok-joo.
Kim Bok-ju. Okay, so this is
Okay.
weightlifting theory, right?
Yes.
Okay, I know. Good show. Anyway, what is the description of Kim Bok-ju? Go.
Okay. You also have some Kim Bok-joo energy, emotionally honest, sometimes overthinking, trying to hold it all together while quietly wanting reassurance and stability. Sounds like me.
Okay.
There's a groundedness to you. You don't come across like someone chasing drama or fantasy for its own sake. You want things to work in real life. Oddly enough, there's a little of Fleabag in you too. Who's Fleabag, child?
Fleabag is, I've never watched it. I just know the show because it was very popular. It's this British,
Oh, I
this,
think I saw some clips of this.
yes, so
I like her
it's that
awkwardness.
dark-haired lady, and like she has like it's a very
Yes.
like offbeat-ish TV show. I think I
It did
actually
look
think you'd
interesting.
enjoy Fleabag because you like British TV. If you like
I
British
do.
TV, I think you'd enjoy Fleabag because it's one of those comedies that like I think you have to like British like comedy in general to like it.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, no, a lot of
Okay.
Americans really liked Fleabag, but yeah, it's like it's not dark, but like yeah. Anyway, watch it. Anyway, continue. What about Fleabag?
Okay.
What do you connect with there?
Okay. There's a little feedback in you too. Not the chaos, but the sharp self-awareness. You notice dynamics quickly. You question yourself constantly. You see yourself in the absurd. You can see the absurdity in situations while still being emotionally inside them. That combination makes you thoughtful, but it can also trap you in analysis loops when action would help more than another hour of thinking. All
Yeah,
right.
Chetty is reading you for filth. Chetty's like,
Yay.
I got you, girl.
Yeah.
I got your number. I got your
Yeah.
number. Okay, continue.
If you were written as a character, I think your arc would not be becoming extraordinary. It would be learning that you don't have to survive everything through sheer competence and over-functioning. Your story would probably center on rebuilding stability, trusting your own judgment more, and choosing a life that doesn't constantly drain you just because you're capable of enduring it. Okay, stop. You're gonna make me cry, Chad. And then at the end it says, you would be the character viewers underestimate early on because you seem composed. Then halfway through, they realize you've been carrying far more pressure than anyone noticed. Oh my gosh.
Hello. Okay.
Girl.
How you feel? Which one do you connect with the most? Granted, you knew like one of
Um,
the four.
yeah. Actually, I don't really know either of them. Like I've heard of them. I've only seen one Harry Potter movie, and I didn't read the book. Kimbok Drew, I've seen the trailer and that's it. And Fleabag, I've seen like one or two clips. So I don't really feel like most connected to like one or the other, really.
Okay, what
But
about
I'm
their
identifying a
description?
lot with like, yeah, I think where it says, let's see, let's come back. You trying to where it's under Granger, it says, and you try to solve problems through competence, preparation, and endurance. Like, I hate not being prepared for stuff. I hate
Mm.
it so much. I just hate it. Um, I just need to see them again. You don't come across like chasing drama. Yeah, I'm not really chasing the drama, child. But I might look into other people's drama though. What's going on over there?
I'm a little nosy. My
I'm a
nose
little nosy.
got a little E on it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Um, Trap you in analysis loops when action would help more than another hour of thinking. Also, that one was also like,
Ah,
the
that
height,
one I was like,
the height. Uh,
I was like,
mm-hmm.
as a friend and colleague, I'm like,
That's you.
ChatGPT, no, ChatGPT know who
Yeah.
she talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. So
And
would
I
you
think this
actually?
part, uh-huh.
Okay, sorry, no, finish.
Now I was just gonna say, wait, it says it would be. like if I had an arc, it would be learning that I don't have to survive everything through sheer competence, over functioning. And my story would probably be rebuilding stability. Hold on. Choosing a life that doesn't drain you just because you're capable of enduring it. I think that's something I've been kind of like going with in my mind because, like, to what extent do I have to endure stuff?
Mm,
Because I have to kind of prove I'm capable, and to what extent can I be like, this ain't for me?
I'm good. All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right. All right. How do you feel?
I dropped my watch. Hold on. I feel red. I feel seen. Um, yeah. It's most of it sounds very much like me. I don't really think there's much that I was like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
like, dang, I do be this man be overheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, babes, I no shame. Like, I overthink until I met you. I'm like, Chilana, the one thing I adore about you, and the reason I enjoy this friendship of ours, is the fact that I'll have a moment of overthinking, and then we'll have a conversation, and I'll be like, it's gonna be all right. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I genuinely have moments where I'm like, you don't look like you care compared to Chilana. Like, like, like.
Wow.
And no, let me explain. And that's the reason I said it the way I said it. You don't look like you care compared to Chilala. Because the way you think about things is so deep and intrinsic that I'm like, I'm thinking I'm overthinking and I'm solving all of the possible angles. Like you have like 20 for each one of my angles. And I sit there and I'm
I'm a
like,
very detailed person.
I need to think about that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's why I'm like, in the beginning, I was like, dang. Like, and not in a bad or a good way. It was just the fact that I'm like, I recognized that I'm like, she really be thinking about stuff. Like she be thinking about stuff. Like, I thought I thunk about things, but you think about things. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, okay, you ready for mine?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to read it as it is. It's a little bit long, but let's go on the journey. Okay.
Go
You'd
ahead.
probably be the kind of character writers accidentally make too compelling, and then the fandom refuses to let go for 10 years. Oh, cute. Stop.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
A few fictional character matches came to mind immediately based on your mix of vision, empathy, ambition, reinvention energy, and soft but strategic leadership style.
Go ahead, Miss
Now
Leader. Uh-huh.
I understand how people can fall in love with ChatGPT, eh? Now I get it. Because like once in a blue moon, Chatty says something and I'm like, this is
You
nice.
get me.
This is
Yeah.
nice. You get me. Let's be besties, you AI, you. I get it. Eh? When you'll make me psychosis, so now stop it. Eh? You'll stop it. You'll psychosis me,
Wow.
eh? Eh? Saying sweet things.
Oh,
Eh? Telling me
man.
I'm
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Eh? Utang psychosa wena. Stop it. Anyway,
Ah, Tracy.
anyway, sorry. It's the truth. I have real moments where I'm like, a little psychosis never hurt a fly, chatty.
Wow.
Never hurt a fly. Anyway, sorry, we don't joke about mental health issues. AI psychosis is a real thing. If you have AI psychosis, please seek some professional help. Thank you. Back to the episode. All right, first character. Leslie Nope. Not because you're so Leslie Nope from Parks and Recreation. I just
Is
know.
she the blonde? 'Cause she the
Yeah,
only
she's
one
the
I
blonde.
know.
Yeah, she's the blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
I've only watched clips. I've never watched the show. Never got around.
Same.
Like, anyway, but let's read. Not because you're chaotic. dash civic obsessed specifically, but because you have that same builder of people energy, you genuinely want others to become fuller versions of themselves, and you see potential in people before they see it in themselves. You also have that works hard because she cares deeply core. But unlike Leslie, you've got more introspection and reinvention energy.
Okay.
I mean, okay. I mean, okay. All right. Okay. Ironically, Leslie Knope is not my favorite character, but Parks and Rec is one of those shows that I like in clip form. Have you ever watched a show where the social media team is so good because they make clips of the best stuff?
Office, The Office.
Okay, now The Office you actually do need to watch, but Parks and Rec, you that one clips is enough. But yeah, so I've watched only clips and like I've fallen in love with characters based on clips. Like I haven't actually watched the show. Type of vibe. The ironic thing is she's not my favorite
Mhm.
character. My favorite character is I think it's Rhonda, the black lady. Oh, that lady's energy is right. I want to be her when I grow
I
up.
think I can picture her.
Yeah, oh flip. I want to be her when I grow up. She's a G, dog. She's a G. Anyway, let's move on. Sorry. Next one. So mine literally did name and then a little paragraph, name and then a paragraph. Okay, so next character.
Okay.
Anne Shirley. I don't know who that is. This one is very you. You romanticize life in a grounded way. You're imaginative, emotionally observant, future oriented, and constantly trying to turn ordinary existence into something meaningful and beautiful. There's also a huge thread in your life of self authorship, becoming who you decide to become instead of staying boxed in who you were. Also,
Oh,
big turns pain into poetry and purpose energy. Now let's figure out who the
okay.
Potts and Shirley is. I have no idea who that is.
Isn't she Anne of Green Gables?
Oh, she is! Literally, it came up as you were talking because I'm like, I don't know who that is. And Shirley is the
I've read
spirit.
the first book.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, then tell me about. Let's hear it from you. Let me not read what Google says. What's Anne of Green Gables?
Okay, basically like she's in an orphanage, right? And then she gets adopted, but it turns out the people that adopted her wanted a boy because they were looking for someone to help them on their farm. But like she like begs them to keep her and stuff. They decide to keep her and she's helpful, but she's also like hot-headed and she goes to school and gets into some fights because she has a temper. But then she adjusts, she learns as she goes. She also gets her friend accidentally drunk.
Yes.
She thought it was juice.
Yes. That is very me coded. Like, that is so me coded. And Chen don't even know these things about me. That is me coded. Guys, it's not that I get my friends accidentally drunk. It's just if there was anyone in a lot of my friends' lives who was pro having a little sippity sip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
word. Mm.
Okay, anyway. So, okay, interesting. All right,
Anyway,
cool. Next
yeah,
one.
and then she has some
Oh yeah, sorry.
losses,
Yeah.
but she how can I say? Like she perseveres through it and has a stronger faith and stuff.
Okay, come
Yeah.
on. Because honestly, I've heard of Anne of Green Gables, but it's one of those things that like it found me along the road and passed me very comfortably. I was like, I think also when I heard of it, I was on this like tip of I can't consume any more white people content. Like,
Interesting.
no,
But
because they
also I kind of
are.
hear it.
Huh?
Not saying interesting, but I kind of hear it. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I just the thing is, some of my favorite content in the world is white people content. Don't get me twisted. It's just it was one of those things where I'm like, this feels like another white people thing I'm gonna fall for. And I already have a lot of white people content in my arsenal, if that makes any sense. Like, I just got to a point a couple years ago where I was like, I feel like I spend a lot of time just watching white people on a screen. And it's not a bad
Mm.
thing because they make some good content. Don't get me twisted. It's
Yeah.
just I can't add more if I already have some goodies. You get me? Like, I love The Office. I love Modern Family. I love, like, there's shows I adore. And I'm like, they already there. I can always watch them. They are comfort shows. I don't need to put more white people comfort shows. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like,
Is
I
that because
think,
you want to build more of other races, or why is that?
yeah, honestly, like, I'm just like, I can't spend all my time consuming content from people who don't look like me.
I
Like,
hear you. I
it's
hear you.
fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. Content is content, whatever. But you do have to give yourself over
It's good to
to
see people that look like you. Yeah.
exactly, like you have to give yourself over to seeing more people who look like you. Otherwise, there's parts of your brain that you are programming that you're not thinking
Yeah. And
about.
think
If
that
that
stuff, that's for those people only. I don't get to be a part of that.
exactly. Not that I've watched any of
Yeah.
this content and thought that that couldn't be my life. Not at all.
But like
But
there's sometimes like little tiny messages.
yeah, like, like back here, subconsciously, the message is there. Do you get me? Simply
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah.
not there. Like, I'm not there. Like,
Yes.
me is not there. And that's why I was like, Anne of Green
I,
Gables
I
came up during that period where I was like, Trace, you have some good white people content in the chamber.
yeah.
Comfort shows, things that make you joyous and happy. You don't need to fetch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want more
Mm-hmm.
content, go to another race. And it can, and I mean, just
I
general
think it's
diversity.
also I think
No?
it's also partly why like I'm tired of seeing black women with weaves. Like you look beautiful. It's nice, but I just feel like it's too many.
Okay. Where are you seeing black women
It's
with?
a lot.
What are you watching that
Most
has?
content like shows and stuff, most of it is random stuff and clips and things on YouTube. But a lot of it tends to be, unless it's particularly like a natural hair YouTuber, a lot of it is like a weave or a wig, and it's just like, can I see more afros on mainstream content,
Mm.
please?
I think, but that's the thing is, especially with the world we live in. I mean, we're about to have a much deeper conversation now than what we started with, but that's the point of this podcast, isn't it? Um, I think another thing that I think the reason this came up, you actually raised something that I think is probably the driving point, is the fact that all the content we consume now is so algorithm related that the more of something you watch, the more the algorithm thinks that's all you watch, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it feeds you more of what you already like. So the more white people content I consume, the more the algorithm
The
thinks
more
I
you'll be
only like.
fed.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which also, in its own way, hurts my community because
Mm.
the algorithm rewards what you ask for. It gives you what you ask for. So if all I'm
It's giving
consuming
diversify your diet.
exactly. If I don't diversify my diet, the algorithm doesn't think a diverse diet is valid, which means that content creators in my community don't get opportunities because their stuff won't come to me simply because of the fact
Mm.
that I have told the algorithm that this is what I'm watching. It's one of the reasons I'm beefing with my Netflix. Because the issue is my Netflix is too focused on giving me like Korean granted, my Netflix is confused because I'm in Korea. It doesn't know what to do with me. I think the Korean Netflix algorithm is a bit of a mess. Like she doesn't know because it's an English account in Korea. So it doesn't quite know what to suggest because I started my account in South Africa. So it knows what I like from South Africa, but a lot of the stuff I liked isn't available
Was
in
cool.
Korea.
Ah,
So now it doesn't know how to cater to my taste while being in this country because you know how content is like zoned specifically and stuff. So my Netflix is a mess.
yeah.
My Netflix is nonsense. Like suggestions wise, nonsense. Terrible. But it's fine as long as I have access to the content and I can search for it. But yeah, so as a result, I'm now trying to, but like YouTube, anything like YouTube, yeah, actually mostly YouTube because those are the main two video platforms I watch. YouTube, if I don't make an effort to put more black people on my screen, no black people will show up on my screen. It's as simple as that. If I don't make the effort, because the algorithm just it gives you what you've already been watching. It doesn't like it might suggest maybe once in a while, you know? So I think that's
Mm.
why I was like, I need to make a change. So yeah, anyway, Anne of Green Gables came up during that time to
Yeah. Sorry,
end
continue
that.
the
No
description.
worries, it's okay. This is a good conversation. We're talking about real issues, guys, in this world. Okay, next one. Midge Maisel. Okay, so I think this is the marvelous Miss Maisel, I think.
Mm.
Maisel. Yes, yeah. Miriam Midge Maisel is the quick-witted, stylish protagonist of the comedy drama The Marvelous Miss Maisel, played by, okay, we don't care who she played by. Um, do you know the show?
I think I've seen clips. Is that the one where the lady becomes a comedian?
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason I know is because the actor that, no, I might go another tangent. Never mind, it's fine.
But yeah, anyway, okay, yes. So anyway, let's read it. This is specifically your podcast creator side. Fast thinking, verbally expressive, emotionally intelligent, performs confidence before fully feeling it. Learns herself through speaking. Ain't that the truth? Has
That's
something
the truth.
important to say, but is still growing into owning her voice publicly. Also, there's a subtle late bloomer becomes undeniable arc here that fits you extremely well. Oh.
How chatty.
That's so sweet, man. We're not psychosis, you and I. Psychosis. Oof.
Oh my
Anyway,
word.
next one. Moana. Wait for it. Literally.
Moana. Okay, girl.
Wait.
All right.
Listen to this. This is gonna make you giggle. Okay, hear me out. It's written here. Okay, hear me out. Your whole current life season has a very the villaged life technically works, but my soul knows what there's more out there energy. You're in that in
Ooh.
between phase where the old identity no longer fits, but the future identity isn't fully visible yet. That's peak
Ooh.
hero journey territory. You're not in your final form chapter, you're in the calling chapter. No one
Oh.
knows. Not me knows. Hey, dibbidi gabadi dibbidi gabida find me. Give me you. Ah, okay. All right. So, okay, no, then the next part is literally just it writing. You know, when it does the thing where it's like, oh, do you want to keep going? Here's more stuff that we could do. I'm not going to read that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
okay.
want me
So,
to?
yes, we've got Moana, Maisel, Rebecca Pearson. Oh, sorry, we missed one. Sorry, there's one missing.
Rebecca.
Rebecca Pearson. You have this deeply relational, emotionally connective in quality. You care about legacy, family, emotional safety, and creating meaningful experiences for people. Your future vision isn't just success, it's a whole life. That's very Rebecca coded. Who is this?
Who's Rebecca?
Harit. Rebecca. Oh, she's the mom in This Is Us. Mandy Moi.
Nope. Don't know nothing about it.
Do you not know This Is Us?
I may have seen the trailer.
Okay, so This Is Us is a TV show. Yeah, that show is emotional, bro. You'll cry every episode. That one, I flip now.
Is it the one with the adopted black man?
Yes!
Because when you said Mandy Moore, it kept ringing. And then he's become very famous now. What's his name?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sterling K something. K.
Ehen.
Yeah. His show, his
Okay.
first show, that
It
one.
looks it looks like a crying show, that one.
Hey, when have you have you ever cried so much that you felt like wrung out, like all the moisture was pulled from your body?
Oh, yeah.
It's a brilliant show, but cheese like it. Oh, hi, that show will make you just feel all the emotions. Like I was just like, yeah. To the point where I stopped
You know what
watching
is
because I'm
going
like,
on.
this show is emotionally exhausting. And not in a bad way. It's brilliantly written. It's a
But like it
gorgeous.
really like
Yeah, but
brings it out of you.
it's real. Like you're just like, ah.
Yeah, no,
But like
I can't be having headaches from tears every night because of your show.
I do think it's a great show for like when you just want to feel big
Uh-huh.
emotions without feeling your own big emotions, if that makes any sense. Like you don't want to deal
Ah,
with,
yeah, 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 yeah.
you know, when you're just like, I need a good cry, but I don't want it to be about me.
Have you
Because
seen Steel Magnolias?
I think I have, but I can't remember it. Who's in Steel
Okay.
Magnolias?
There's a black and a white version. The white version, wait, let me start with the black version. The black version has Queen Latifah. Who else is in it? I don't remember who else.
It's not a
Let
list.
me just
Queen
search it.
Latifah.
Steel Magnolias. Oh, that movie made me cry, but like it was a good, nice cry. Okay, the
Mm.
white version has, hey, you people, what are your names? Aha, Julia Roberts, Sally Field. Sally Field is in another popular show. It has Dolly Parton. Sally Field, girl, what are you in?
Sally
Remind
Field
us.
is from you. I'd be lying, but she's famous, that lady. She's very famous.
She's famous, yeah.
Yeah, she's famous.
She's in a lot of things.
Yeah, she's famous from for famousing.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, the Sally Fields is Sarah, what's her name? Julia Roberts, there's Dolly Parton, and then let me search the black version. Black version. Oops. Queen Latifah, Felicia Rashad.
Ooh.
Love us some Felicia Rashad.
Always.
Who is this? Alfred Woodard, whoever that is. Jill Scott, Condola Rashad, and Adepero Oduyo. Cha. I told you Queen Latifah was in it though. It's a great movie.
I want to watch the black one. I think I watched
They're
the white
both great.
one because the white one is the
Mm.
oldest one, right? It's the original, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I watched the white one, but back when when you had DSTV and there were just things on TV and you watched them, like
yeah,
without like focusing.
yeah.
Yeah, so like I think it's one of those like those movies. Also, Still Magnolia sounds like one of those movies that sat on that channel where they played the same six movies over and over and over again
Yeah,
for like a
yeah,
month.
definitely.
It's giving one of those
Definitely.
movies. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna watch the black one. I don't remember the storyline, but I'm happy I don't remember the storyline, which means that both Queen Latifah and Jill Scott are gonna pull me in.
Yes.
Yummy. Yummy. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
This was fun.
Yes.
Right, next question. Press send. Oh, chatty. Oh, chatty.
Oh, we're still going. Okay, we done.
Should I go first this time?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want to go first? I'm fine either way.
I'm also fine either way.
Okay, cool. I'll go first. Okay.
Okay.
So the question for those who don't know, what's something I seem to avoid talking about or tend to gloss over? All right. Yo, okay, this one is going to be heavy. But all right, let's go on the journey. You actually talk about your dreams, plans, systems, future family, coaching vision, routines, travel goals, identity growth, even your fears pretty openly. But the one thing you seem to slide past quickly is the emotional weight of how much time and identity you feel you lost before this chapter of your life.
Oh, damn.
Let's read the whole
Damn.
thing. Let's read the whole thing. Okay. You mentioned things like being late, waiting for validation, curating instead of creating, changing paths, starting over, wondering whether there's room for your voice. But you tend to pivot back into planning mode almost immediately after touching these topics. Anyway, here's the strategy spreadsheet energy. You seem far more comfortable discussing the future version of yourself than fully sitting in grief for the version of yourself that felt unseen, underused, emotionally exhausted, or stuck performing competence instead of fulfillment. Another thing jeez, okay, there's another thing, all right. Another thing you likely, ah,
Another thing?
okay, shall we proceed? Okay, another thing. Huh?
Are we okay? Are we all right?
I
Can we
don't
get some
know.
tissues? Oh,
Like
damn.
these tears are half laughing tears, half real tears. Like I'm just like, what's going on?
Like, okay.
Woo, okay.
Not that I feel naked.
Arachanti, this is going on the internet. What are you doing? It's fine. Whatever. Anyway, okay, another thing. Another thing you lightly brush past, how much responsibility you naturally carry in the relationships and group dynamics. You have strong, emotionally competent eldest daughter, team stabilizer, unofficial life coach friend energy. The people who notice, the person who notices everything, manages atmospheres, anticipates needs, keeps things emotionally functional. But people with that trait often get praised for being dependable instead of being deeply seen. I think a part of you is still figuring out if I stop being useful, guiding, insightful, or emotionally strong, do people still stay? That's not because you're insecure in a shallow way. It's more that your identity has been built around being valuable to others for a long time. Also, tiny observation. You talk about your future family with a lot of warmth and certainty, but comparatively little about your present day loneliness, which means one of two things. You've processed it peacefully or you've become very good at carrying it while staying functional. My read, a bit of both. You've got a very forward moving spirit, but sometimes forward moving people accidentally outrun their own emotional processing because momentum feels safer than stillness. Not in a tragic way, BTW, more in a main character who finally realizes rest and receiving love are also skills kind of way.
Can you read just that first bit again? Just the first line of the second observation.
The another thing,
Yeah, yeah.
how much responsibility you naturally carry in relationships and group dynamics.
Let me tell y'all something. Okay, when I got to the church where I met Tracy, how Tracy was the juggler. She's managing, organizing this thing. She's managing, organizing that thing. And so for our youth group, she was like the main organizer person. Sometimes I just sit there like, how? This girl is always like, she's here, she's doing that. And anyway, so one time I'll say she took leave. She wasn't paid by the church, I don't think so. But she like went, it was her birthday month, I think. You went on holiday, you went on a trip or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, we had a picnic coming up where every like cell or small group needed to plan the picnic. And as you know, as an overthinker, I want to be prepared person, but also someone who's not on the council. I was friends with people on the council, but I wasn't on the council myself. I was just like, yo, where's the stuff? Where's the planning? What's going on? What's the plan? Tracy would have had a plan. Tracy would have had a plan. We would have known who's bringing what. What's going on? And I was like, well, like the main leader, very how can I say, not so much relaxed, but like
He's
not a
he's
tiny details type of
he's
person.
yeah, he's a big picture thinker.
Yes, he's a big picture thinker. And I was just like, bruh, what we doing? And he's like, bruh, it'll be fine. I'm like, what will be fine? What's the what? So picnic day comes. When I tell you everyone brought cakes and sweets. Everyone brought cakes and we had no proper food, people. Anyway, and I was just like, I knew this was gonna happen. And I'm the type of person like, I'll just step up and do what I can because I did. Anyway, but I was just like, would we fall? Would just fall apart without Tracy? Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Damn,
Anyway,
dude. That second part. As for what is it? Another Hey, wait, singing.
another.
You know what it is? Is the first bit was hectic. And then the
Yeah, it
second
was.
bit, I expected the another thing to be a little lighter. Damn.
Eh,
I feel
eh.
like
That's why I was really proud of you when moments where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna let them figure it out. I was like, yeah, go you, Trey.
this, you know what? I actually, for the sake of doing this right, because there's so much here, we're not going
Yeah.
to do this justice. So I want us to read your answer, and then we're going to do a part two where we unpack the answers. You got our fresh
Okay.
reactions. Right, everybody, internet, you are seeing our reactions. Right. Now
Part
we're gonna actually
two.
like go and dig inside for the next episode. Also, we need a topic for our next episode anyway. So here we are. So okay, there's a lot there, guys. I can't touch it.
Yeah.
We'll be here for 3 hours because anyway, Chilala, please read yours.
Okay. All right. Here's what my chat says. From the way you talk about work, responsibilities, and decisions, you seem to gloss over the cost to you personally. You describe pressure very clearly: deadlines, overwhelm, difficult management, heavy marking loads, uncertainty, performance concerns, but you often shift quickly into problem-solving mode before fully acknowledging what the situation is doing to you emotionally or physically. It's like your brain treats your own distress as as a logistics issue to manage efficiently. Why am I also welling up? For example, when you talk about,
Yeah.
for example, when you talk about exhaustion or impossible workloads, you really stay on this is unfair and this is affecting me deeply for long. You pivot to how to word a report, how to sound professional, how to cope better, how to structure the work, how to endure. That's useful to a point, but it can also hide an important question. At what point does endurance stop being a strength and start becoming self-abandonment? Okay.
I mean,
There's also another thing. Yeah. Okay. Let's just pause there for a moment. At what point does endurance stop becoming strength and start becoming a self-abandonment? But for real, bro,
no,
because
but like Chilala, I just, for the sake of giving the conversation the space to be what it needs to be, I just want to say, yo, and keep reading because we're
okay.
not addressing these because
Yeah.
we can't.
Yeah.
There's no way. If
Okay.
we
There's no
touch any of it, we're gonna touch it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna touch the
Yeah.
studio. Just read, and then we're gonna say
Okay.
thank you, and we will see
Thank
you
you,
guys
thank
next
you.
week. But yeah, because yo,
Okay. Another thing you seem to downplay is anger. Not explosive anger, more the quieter kind that comes from feeling unsupported, cornered, or constantly expected to absorb pressure without enough backup. Child, you better watch yourself. I'm not about to be in these streets with tears. Okay. You tend to English. You tend to intellectualize it instead of naming it directly. You'll say something is overwhelming or stressful, but there's often an overwhelm of I'm carrying systems that are failing around me. Bitch! Hypo!
You know it's real when Chilala swears. Hey, 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 hey. Chetty, got you by your goat. As the white people would
Child.
say, it's got your goat. Eh? Keep
Hey, and one
reading.
more thing. And one more thing.
What's in these one mores? You're like, wow, wow.
hmm
Okay, go.
You seem uncomfortable centering your own ambitions unless they can be justified practically. You mention interviews, opportunities, plans, or wanting change, but almost immediately attach responsibility, caution, or guilt to it. That usually means part of you still feels you need permission to prioritize yourself. Okay. That doesn't mean you're hiding things intentionally. It reads more like you've trained yourself to stay functional first, expressive second. That's just the truth. I don't know what to say there. Yeah, that last line right there.
Say the words, man. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Huh?
Charity. Hey,
You. Okay. Chilala, land this
okay.
plane. I don't want us to even like everyone. I wanted noted that don't worry, we didn't open these beautiful cans of worms just for us to go off and just sit there and be sad. We will have a real in-depth conversation about these responses in our
Mm,
next episode because I feel like, and I don't say this like jokes aside because obviously we deal with things with humor around here, but like I feel like a lot of our studios have been touched by the AI,
by
and
the AI.
I feel that it wouldn't be right to rush through some real insights and some real things we've read and felt. You got our fresh reactions, right? Now, when I'm not gonna read it again until our next episode, simply just because I want it to still be level of fresh. You read it, you don't read, doesn't matter. So I think we're gonna carry this into the next episode because yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were thinking this was going to be a little light, a little ha ha,
a little hee hee,
a little
a little ha hoo ha, a
And there
little
was some of
giggle.
that, but also some unexpected insights, child. It makes you think how much we telling the chat.
I was also about to say, let me in my business, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, Trey, so we're thinking let's have a little fun. Let's chat about us, little personality tests. And now we're thinking we'll come back next week and dive deeper into some of these things.
We'll
We're
be
not
back.
done yet.
We'll be
We need
back.
to circle back. Anything you want to add, Trey?
No. Yo.
You want to take a nap?
Babes. I need to go to sleep. Forget take a nap.
Yeah.
Like I at a whole 2:30 in the morning. I'm being
Mm.
told by my business. My
My,
business. Anyway.
yeah. Thank
Whew.
you so much for joining us, guys. This has been Hours Thinking with
Trey Trey.
Shirley. Why you gotta say it like that? We'll see you guys next week.
Okay, see you next week. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yo.